Hello and welcome to Always Elite. Today we're going to review AEW Dynamite from March 25th, 2020. Yet again from Jacksonville, Florida. Starts off pretty good with a great match. It was Cody versus Jimmy Havoc. I haven't seen Havoc in quite a while on TV anyway. Early on it was very evenly matched. As you can see, a few guys were betting on the matches in the back. It looks like it was Jericho, Shawn Spears, Billy Gunn, and what turns out to be Austin Gunn. I didn't know at first until later. Jimmy looked really good here with a few submissions. Even with Jimmy looking that good, Cody hits 2 crossroads and a pin for the win. Right after that, Jake Roberts gets on the Tron and tells Cody that he never got a call when AEW was being formed. He or Lance Archer never got the call, even though they knew what was going on with Lance Archer. If you haven't noticed, I've been outside, so there's going to be some noises. At least it's something. But now he says he wants a contract for them to sign so that they can face with Cody. Their Caesar. After they come back from break, it's Cody on commentary because JR is at risk for the, what's going on out there because he's older, and Excalibur couldn't make the trip. So it was Cody and Tony on commentary today. And Taz couldn't make it either, apparently. But he did do a live broadcast afterwards to talk about AEW. Then we get another great matchup. It's, let me try this. Super bad. Kip Sabian. That wasn't very good, was it? Oh well. Versus Darby Allin. Darby gets the better of Kip early with his speed and his agility and all of his counter moves. Coming out of the break, Penelope Ford attacks Darby and gets involved yet again. She gets involved in every one of his matches for some reason because he needs the help. He's a very good wrestler on his own. But I do have to say, in the end, Darby uses a counter into the Last Supper, which is some type of leg lock or something. I don't know what it is. And he gets the win. Surprisingly, there was no coffin drop from Darby Allin this week, which is one of his signature moves. Next, it's Jake Hager versus Chico Adams. Now, I don't even know who Chico Adams is. Probably a local guy or something. It was a squash right from the beginning. It lasted maybe a minute. Chico had 2 moves. Jake locks in the arm triangle for the win. Jon Moxley comes out down the ramp unbeknownst to Hager until it's too late. Jon Moxley attacks, hits a paradigm shift, but Jake rolls it over immediately into a leg lock, but Moxley gets out of it, and he chases Jake off. Then backstage, John says, always check your blind spot, because you never know where I'm going to come from. He also said that next time Jake isn't walking out, or he will die trying. So I'm assuming at the next pay-per-view they're going to have a big match. Then it's QT Marshall versus Brody Lee, the Exalted One. Brody is just beating up QT in and out of the ring. QT maybe had 4 moves. Brody just squashes him in about 3 minutes with the spinning discus lariat. Next is a recap on how Nick Jackson got injured, obviously by the Inner Circle. There was an update by Vanguard 1, and it looks like that Nick is working out, getting prepared to come back. Vanguard 1 also has a little stat on there, says he's 61% ready, as you can see here. Then we get the main event. It seemed like a very short episode, but it wasn't. It was actually a very good episode. It was Sammy Guevara versus Nick Jackson. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Sammy Guevara versus Kenny Omega. Dummy. For the AAA Mega Championship, which Kenny holds, which he won back in October from Phoenix. Early on, both trying to one-up each other with better moves, one after the other. Sammy took it to the outside and targets Kenny's broken wrist, which was broken at Revolution. I did not see when it happened, but apparently he did fracture it, at the very least. Sammy was working over Kenny the whole middle portion of the match, punishing Kenny's back and his wrist, making offense from Kenny very, very weak and sporadic. Now, in the end, one missed shooting star press by Sammy. Kenny hits 3 V triggers and then a 1-winged angel for the win and retains his AAA Mega Championship. Then we got the one-on-one meeting between Chris Jericho and Matt Hardy. Chris calls out Matt, but not to fight, but to join the Inner Circle. Vanguard 1 comes down. He comes out and Jericho makes fun of him, but he also invites him to join the Inner Circle. He says he respects him and he wants Vanguard 1 to join as well. Matt Hardy appears in the upper deck, then the light flashes to the middle and he's in there, and then it flashes to the bottom deck and he's sitting in the chairs there, and then it flashes to the little area in between the ring and the stands, which I think is hilarious. It's a good camera trick, making it look like he teleported to the ring. That was great. Jericho says AEW is his show and his place. You can't just walk in here and expecting to topple everybody and be in charge. Says he didn't come to AEW. He came to AEW to stop Chris Jericho in the Inner Circle, and he owed the Bucks of Youth a favor, so that's the only reason why he was here. Jericho says Matt is the very same person as he was 25 years ago when he first met him. Jericho asked Matt if he would join the Inner Circle or Elite. Matt just responds with delete. They do that back and forth for 5 or 6 times real quick. It was hilarious. I almost fell out of my chair when I heard that. Sammy comes down to attack Matt, but Kenny and Cody come down from commentary and they chase off the Inner Circle. That's the end of AEW Dynamite. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. Also go to my merch store, which I'll leave a link to down there. Buy some All Elite merch. Until next time, always be elite.